Hello guys, welcome to the next tutorial of Angular on this YouTube channel Jack of JavaScript series. Alright, so in this tutorial we are going to see how the interpolation works. Right, so basically interpolation is if you have some variable values in your TypeScript classes, so those values can be printed on your web page using interpolation. So you might have seen in last lecture itself, interpolation is the double curly braces that you print on your file, right? So basically, let's start from the last application. So this is how your app component.ts, and it has a variable which has a value of world, and we can also define the other variables with some values. Let's say James, the first name as James, and then there is a last name as Bond, right? So these are the variables, right? And if we want to print the values of these variables, so we can directly place it. I'll put HR tag as horizontal line, so we can directly place it first name inside double curly braces, right? So this is how it gets printed. So James is rendered from this value, variable value first name, right? So this is how interpolation works. Now second thing is you can also put the evaluation inside the curly braces, right? So it you can put the expressions, right? So this is how 100 plus 89, right? So it will give you 189. So all the mathematical expressions you can do it here, right, into 89. So it will give you the value, right? So this is the second use of interpolation. Now the third use is basically you there are some of the inbuilt properties, right? Let's say first name is a variable, and if you want to find out the length, so dot length gives you the length of that word, right? The first name has 5, its length is 5, right? Then you can use some of the inbuilt methods of JavaScript as well, right? So to uppercase is the method, right? So which gives you the name as in uppercase, right? Similarly, there is lowercase, right? So you can find all of these methods of inbuilt JavaScript, which are means global methods, right? You can access it, right? Also, now we can so these are the global methods of JavaScript, right? So if you have any method, right, uh, so those methods can also be used in interpolation. Let's say we have our own method that is full name, right, and it returns this dot first name plus this dot last name, right? So we can directly use this full name method inside interpolation. So you have to call it using the round basis, right? So it gives you the return value of this method, right? So we should have a space in between, right? So we'll put it, right? So James Bond, right? Also you can use interpolation for concatenation, right? Let's say uh, you want to say hello James Bond, right? In that case also, this is how this is string and this is your second string, means this is your method which returns a second string, right? So interpolation can be used for this as well, right? Also, now we'll see what cannot be done in interpolation, right? Let's say you have a window, you have a JavaScript object, and that you can access. If you want to access that, right, window.location.href. So this is how global, this is your global JavaScript means object and its properties, right? So it will give you error, right? It will give you that window location.href, right? Property window does not exist on app component because this is a global JavaScript property, right? But you cannot use it. So instead of this, if you assign it to any variable, let's say my URL, and in that, this is how, mm, then here, mm, right? So this my URL holds the value of this window.location.href, right? So it will give you the actual URL of your web page, right? So this variable holds the value, and you can print that variable inside your interpolation, right? So this gives the exact URL, right? So the core JavaScript, some of the variable, we can say, from JavaScript we cannot use it inside interpolation. Also you cannot assign any of the values, right? Let's say ABC is a variable, or let's say first name is your variable, and if you want to assign hello ABC, right? So this is also not allowed, right? So it will give you the parser error. So this cannot be done in interpolation, right? We'll skip this. All right, so these are the uses of interpolation, and these are the some of the, we have already seen the restrictions as well, right? So this is how interpolation works, right? So you can try it in your application, right? And if you face any of the difficulties, you can comment it out in the comment section. All right, thank you so much. Keep learning. This is Jack of JavaScript for you. Thank you so much.